Miss Joy. How are you doing?
Hi, Demetria.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Good. What are you doing out here on a Sunday afternoon?
Oh, I am just enjoying being outdoors, being free, just enjoying the peace that comes with being outside,
Wow.
nature.
And it is so pretty out here.
It is.
It is a nice place to be after church. I would have never thought that I'd see you out here.
Yes.
And it was such a good message today, and just having that opportunity to just come back and discuss that.
Yes, yes.
Now, because you're here, I have some questions I wanted to ask you, because someone had told me that you had a new network out, and I was just kind of interested in knowing what exactly is this network that you have out.
Yes, it is the SWAN. It is the Surviving Women's Advocate Network, and we're assisting women that have encountered domestic violence.
Wow. Surviving Women's Advocate Network. So, domestic violence, you said?
Yes.
Okay, well, I haven't personally experienced domestic violence, but I do know some people that are going through it. Is there anything that you could just tell me that I could help them along the journey?
Well, yes, the network is a support group, and it's to be the voice for women that really don't think they have a voice. So we're there to encourage, to empower, to guide. We have resources and confidential guidance, to help walk them through this step, because it's very delicate.
Well, here's a question, and I hope you don't mind me asking.
Absolutely.
But if you've got a network for Surviving Women's Advocate Network, I hope I got it right, but you said domestic violence, does that mean that you've gone through domestic violence?
Absolutely. Demetrius, what I'm finding out, people that have been through domestic violence don't necessarily look like they've been through it. And since God has graced me to be a survivor, I just have a passion to go back and help other women to survive and be victorious and know that it's not the end.
Wow, and I've seen so many things come across billboards and at church about women in domestic violence, and a lot of people don't seem to survive it.
Exactly. Yeah, it is a killer. A lot of women lose their lives, a lot of children lose their lives because of the silence, because of the stigma with it and the hopelessness that these women feel. And as personally, when I went through it, there wasn't a network to help me get through it many years ago. But now there are all types of resources to help women to get back up on their feet and get their self-esteem back.
So when you were going through that, did you happen to have children in your home and
yes,
going through
I
that
did.
same thing? Because kids happen to deal with that by seeing it up close and personal.
Yes, I have a daughter, and she watched me go through it.
Wow.
And it's like a domino effect. Some of the things that affected me affected her. And so there's a healing process that needs to take place. But first, we've got to have people open up and be able to have a voice. And if someone just wants to come and listen, I will share my story.
Wow.
We have a group of women that are sharing. That part of it is called her story. Just like with God is his story, well, every woman has her story. And we have women that are willing to share their heart of compassion to make sure that the people that we are called to can survive victoriously.
That is so awesome and just refreshing. And just standing here talking to you, didn't even know that while I was walking out here that I would see you today.
Yeah.
But just hearing that is refreshing, because it's something that I can provide to some friends that I know that are going through that. And I want you to be encouraged to continue moving forward in that, because I feel your heart. And not personally going through that, I do know that it's an epidemic and people are dying and there's silence. And so I'm going to continue to pray for you, and then just lead other women to you so they can just probably find you. Who knows, they may find you right out here too.
I will be out here a lot. One of the things that helped me to survive was being able to have an escape, safe place. And that place is in Christ.
Wow.
It is in him.
That's awesome.
And you've got to have your own sanctuary wherever you are. Just like this bridge that we're on, it's just like life. You're trying to get from one end to the other. And in the middle is the hardest part, the incline.
Right.
But if you have someone that can meet you in the middle and walk you to the other side, you will be victorious.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, I appreciate the encouragement, and I'm just gonna have to go, so I'm gonna leave you out here to meditate
Good to
and
see you.
see what's going on. But it was a blessing to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Hi, ladies. If you just eavesdropped on that conversation, I want you to know that I'm available to listen to whatever it is that's on your heart concerning domestic violence. You can reach me at www.ladyjoy@journey2joy.org, and I hope to hear from you soon. But until then, I am praying for you. Be blessed. See you on the other side.